Hey. Good Wednesday, everybody. This is Miguel Brown with another edition of Midweek Medicine. I got that 2 tablespoons for you that gets you through your week. I'm that game changer. I'm your life reset button, all right? Let's get into it. Today, we're going to start the process of a 2-part series called Defining Yourself, right? That's a big thing, right? Before we start, I want an affirmation for y'all, right? Check this out. I need, wherever y'all at, whatever y'all doing, whenever you get a chance, I need you to say this to yourself. Look in the mirror with your kids, by yourself, on your way to work. It doesn't matter. Say this to yourself just to get this process rolling because it's all about you, right? First thing, what I think, I become. What I feel, I attract. And what I imagine, I create. Life gives you what you are, not what you desire, right? Like I said, today, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to be defining ourselves. Because in order for you to accomplish your goals, to better yourself, you got to know yourself. You have to define yourself. And that way, nothing else can dictate to you, who and what you are, how you perform, the type of people you attract, the environments you're in, the things you will and will not accept in life, the relationships that you will accept or not accept in life. This just started flooding to me. So to define yourself, you must know your value because our life is very valuable. We are valuable people, right? To know your value, you must measure yourself. Anything that is of value has a number to it, has a worth, a net worth, has a sum of what it is and what it's worth to people, what it's worth to the environment. Example of that would be of measuring yourself. Now, when we measure people, it's slightly different. It's not in numbers. It's in it's in numbers depending on the profession you're in, but it's more so of the words that we use to describe people, right? Oh, he's great. She's amazing. He's articulate. She's good at this. He's bad at that. These are type of the things. Well, one example I want to use is when you go buy a house, you need to know the square footage of your house and your yard, right? And the reason why that you need to know your square footage of the area that you're in is so that you know what furniture can and cannot fit in this house. What type of furniture can you get to go in the basement? What type of furniture will fit better in the living room area when you first walk in? What type of bedroom furniture, the size of bed you need? Can you get a king size in this room? Or will that take up too much space and you got to do the walk like this to get to your dresser? Or can you get a queen or full, whatever the magnitude of the bed is? Knowing your square footage will help you determine the type of lighting that you want in a room. Like a particular room, you might need more than one light. Or you might need a certain type of light because once the windows open up with that light, it makes things look better. What colors can you put in there? What colors, because of the area that you're in, what colors will make your area look even bigger? In your yard, what type of things can you fit in your yard? Can you get a pool back there and still be able to enjoy your yard? Can you create a patio back there or a garden back there and still make full use of the rest of the area to entertain or just for you to sit out by yourself? You gotta know the square footage of every inch of your house to make full use of it. And just like your life, to maximize your life, to maximize every day that you're living, you must know your full value. You must know the square footage that is you. And in defining yourself, you'll find that thing. Like I said earlier, you'll know what things you will and you will not accept. What type of people you will deal with and what you won't deal with. This is where, when I told you about your standards come into play here when you know yourself. Because when you don't know yourself and you don't understand who you are and what you're capable of and that you are powerful beyond measure and that you can create what you want to create and that you can conquer any hard times that you could possibly come up to, because it's possible for you to surpass these hard times and these situations. It's worth it. It's necessary for you to get to the next level. When you define yourself, you'll start operating in every area of your life on a new level. And the old things that you used to do will just fade away. Like, it'll be easy. I got a story for you. And this, I had a conversation with the woman, and I appreciate her very much. And her story blessed me, and I believe it's gonna bless you because it fits right in with defining yourself. Very humble person. She's a sweetheart, like great personality and everything. But she ran through some rough times in her life, some depressing times. Situations with her family, situations with her kids, and her kids' father. Things just created a spiral effect, and it was just downhill for her. It wasn't good. It finally got her to a bad place where she was doing drugs to try to numb the pain. It wasn't working. Her situations overwhelmed her so much that she tried to take her life. I'm not even gonna say try. She did take her life. Cut the bloodline, right? She gets rushed to the hospital. While she was at the hospital, she told me that within about a 30-minute time frame, the doctors had to literally bring her back from a flat line, like resuscitate her, with the adrenaline needle and the paddles, everything to bring her back. But it was in this moment, and let me be clear here, she did survive this. But when she came back even better. Her team changed. Remember, I talked to y'all about your team, the people that surround you, that make you up. Her team changed. When her team changed, her life started getting better. She got a connection with God, and God started taking her to new levels, right? One thing that the whole situation shows is what I'm talking about is that, and I need y'all to hear this and hear me loud and clear. Her situation, her death, her life was more valuable than her death. The cost of her death wasn't high enough for her to be taken out yet, for her to leave this earth without unlocking herself, learning herself, and sharing her gift and her passions with us. And now people are being blessed from it. She's got a prayer group. She's got girls that she's mentoring. It's a beautiful thing. Why? All because in her death experience and coming back and all of these things that happened to her, she was able to define herself. And all her old habits, it was easy for her to cut them back. It was easy for her because now she had a whole new set of standards. She had a whole new definition of herself and the value of her life and how important she is, not just to herself, to her kids and her family, but to the people around her and what she's purposed to do. That's all because she learned to define herself. She understood her value. She understood her worth. Understand something, people. I say this to you all the time, you are more than enough. It's nothing on this earth that you cannot do. All you got to do is put your mind to it, dedicate yourself to it, and put the time and effort and the energy into doing what it is that you do. You can create any situation that you want. Any hard time that you have, the hard times are not meant to destroy you. They're meant to add even more value to your life. That's simple. The more value added to yourself, the more that you can put out to other people. Right? If it wasn't for my situations, and I thank God for my situations, if it wasn't for my situations, I would not be as valuable as I am right now. Because I would just be that dude sitting on the couch, sleeping, playing video games, and going out every now and then. And the only benefit to people in that stage is the people that are around me and partying with me and having a good time. But like I said, every encounter you have with somebody should be one where you take something from them, they take something from you, or you're blessing each other. It's a growth. It's a growth process. Any encounter that you have that doesn't amount to anything, it was possibly worthless, and it's all about getting better. It's all about growing. It's all about achieving your goals. You want to achieve your goals. You want to be successful. You want to live a different type of lifestyle. Let's get on the other side of that lifestyle, right? Let's start defining yourself. Start finding out who you are. And in doing that, that's what part 2 comes in. That's what we're going to get into next week, right? We're going to start defining ourselves. I'm going to give you 2 points that'll help you start figuring out who you are and how worthy you are. Because really, it's no number for you because you're actually priceless, right? That's how valuable you are. You know, can't nobody come up to you and be like, hey, I want to give you this much. That's not worth it. You ain't got a check big enough for my value right now, right? So, with that being said, once again, I'm Miguel Brown. I'm your game changer. I hope this is doing something for you because it's doing something for me. Check me out on YouTube. Subscribe to it. Search Miguel Brown Midweek Medicine. Follow me on Instagram. I'm the one and only Miguel, and that's a number 1, not spelled out 1. If you're not my friend on Facebook, send me a friend request. I'll accept it. That way you can like my Midweek Medicine community page and be a part of my family and get this every week and the quotes and other type of things that we post up and we do on there. One new thing that I do want to start doing. You love the videos, you like them, you want to share them with your friends. Inbox me your email address or even your phone number. You can comment right on the video and put them. I want to create an email list so that way y'all don't have to necessarily go on Facebook to find it. That I'll be sending the video straight to your email, or if you want, straight to your phone. So that way you have it on tap. You don't got to search through Facebook to find me. It's just right there at your fingertips. I want to be that accessible to you. So I thank y'all. I love y'all. Remember, change your mind, change your life. Y'all have a blessed day.